What the hell's going on? Oh, there you go. Welcome back to Maniacal Music Musings. It's that time of year, folks. Well, that time of the week, too, because it's just our special. But it's that time of year, and I felt like we haven't done a Christmas bracket in a couple years, so maybe it's time to do a Christmas bracket once more, since I did make a few over the summer, actually, which is ironic enough. But it was Lisa's choice, and much to some of our participants' behest, she did not pick metal. But we got the Ranker top 49 pop Christmas songs, which I ain't gonna lie, it ain't horrible. It ain't horrible. I thought it was gonna be a lot more diva-y and less good, but it wasn't. So I am pleasantly surprised, and I got opinions, and they're gonna get out here today. But that's right, 49 songs to fucking rank and talk about. Shoot us now, please. Just shoot us now. Let me introduce my guest, though. Returning since he wasn't with us last time. Was he? I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. I always forget which brackets he's on. But Dean from Family Plot Podcast.
Dean's on almost all of our brackets. What the hell are you talking about?
He missed one or two.
I feel like
he missed
sorely
one
missed
that he
last
didn't
time.
like.
By and large, I have been on most.
I don't know. Didn't he miss last week's, I think, or something like that?
He missed the last of the Motown series.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he didn't say anything.
I did not, because I was in the drawing or the spin to win this when Lisa won it. Not that I'm on.
It was 1957. 1957.
Yeah, he missed the 57 bracket. That's right.
And I can't blame him. I can't hate on you for missing that one, because there's a lot of crooning going on in that. That was a little.
Well, it was still a good time, but Christmas is edging closer every second here. So let me get on my introductions here.
Okay, don't start the edging conversation again, Jeremy. Thank you.
What? You look it up finally? But
remember, she said she wasn't.
No, I thought it's more fun if I don't look it up.
I swear I'm going to send you an instructional video on it. And of course,
don't do that. You're going to traumatize her.
Home movie?
Probably not.
Maybe.
No, not a home movie.
I've actually been on a death fetish site. So, you know.
And it gets dark, but
hey,
different story.
Sometimes things that you're looking for lead you in a interesting path.
I didn't even get down the fucking introduction yet. Jesus Christ. But
we're going headstrong right now. So.
Of course, my co-host from the asylum, Queen Harley, is here as always to be a royal pain in my ass, as usual.
Well, what else would I be?
No comment.
That's my point, to be a pain in your ass.
That's what siblings are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a weird sibling relationship, but okay.
Yeah.
We would not live in Alabama, but and of course, joining me as always, as they are in most brackets, Lisa and Phil from Podcast.
Hey, it's really great to be here. Be here all week.
Hello, Fizz.
We might be here all week. This is a long one, but that's what she said. But
Hi, Fizz.
Let's get this show on the road because this is a long one, and 5 people is going to be plenty for this because it's damn long. 7 would make it last forever. But
oh my gosh,
Dean gets to start us off, and we start off with a '60s matchup because these are all over the freaking map for years. So yeah, and it's number 49 ranked, the lowest ranked song in this bracket. Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto by James Brown from 1968, and it's going against number 25 ranked We Three Kings of Orient Are by the Beach Boys from 1964.
Well, listening to them both, I say I have to go with Mr. Try Me, Mr. Please, 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 the one and only Gentleman James Brown.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Brian Wilson with that, but okay. But Harley,
you would have had to see a movie called Dr. Detroit for any of that to make sense, and I guarantee you I'm the only one on this panel who has.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen Dr. Detroit. Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much, Dean.
But yes, Harley, which way do you want to go since Mr. Brown got a vote?
Mr. Brown.
Oh, good idea, Liz.
How did I rank these? Well, James Brown was my number 20, And the Beach Boys, not that Beach Boys. It was number 34. So yeah, I gotta go James Brown too. I mean, that Beach Boys wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't horrible. It was just not entertaining, really.
Mhm.
It was just like we're singing this song to sing this fucking song. It's not our style, but we're gonna sing this song. But Lisa, which way do you want to go?
James Brown. It was a bit low key for James Brown. Wasn't what I was expecting, but I liked it a little better than the slightly lower keyed Beach Boys.
Okay.
I feel like they should have Beach Boys. I don't think they Beach Boyed the song.
It's it's not their style. That's what I'm saying.
No.
It's not their style of
I
song.
went too traditional with it. I wanted, if I'm getting a Beach Boys Christmas song, I want Beach Boys in the Christmas.
Yeah, I want them bringing Baby Jesus a surfboard. But
Right. Thank you.
but Phil, just finish us up here. Which way would you have gone?
Well, so in my complicated scoring system, sometimes the songs that I listen to at the outset of my session will get a higher or lower score than it would have got if I had listened to it later in the session. And the number, the variance in the score here is as a fraction. So I'm going to call an audible, and I'm going to go with James Brown and make it a sweep, because Cincinnati's like James Brown's second home away from home. He recorded so much here at King Studios and stuff. That adds enough to the value of that matchup, James Brown.
All right. Well, James Brown sweeps his way into the second round. And what's going on, Fizzer, or however you say your name? What's going on, buddy? But that means that Harley starts off the next matchup, which this should be a fairly fucking fast and easy one, I think. But number 48 ranked, The Christmas Waltz by She and Him from 2011, going against number 24 ranked, Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney from 1980.
Paul McCartney.
Seriously?
What happened?
Nothing.
And yeah, I mean, obviously it's fucking Paul McCartney. The Christmas Waltz was literally my second lowest rated freaking one for number 48. It was horrible. Wonderful Christmas Time, I put it number 27. It's a classic. It's a classic. And there's a lot of classics on this though. That's why it's so low. But a lot of better classics too. But which way would you go, Lisa?
I gotta go with Paul McCartney, of course. But I want to give a shout out to Zoe Deschanel. You know, I'm a fan of hers.
Is she part of She and Him?
Yeah, she's the she.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But,
Mhm.
it sucked, but I love Zoe. I love Zoe
I
Deschanel.
love
it
her,
sucked.
but that
Right.
song wasn't great.
Well, let me put it this way: I'm a fan of her acting.
Yeah.
This is kind of a diva.
Okay,
Let's not.
she's
Shut
one
up.
of my girl crushes, so there we go.
Exactly. Thank you.
It's the glasses and then the fact that she's really nerdy. I have a thing for nerdy girls because
Yeah.
I'm a nerdy girl myself, but
And she scored a property, brother. Go.
Really?
and
Yeah.
Jeremy, isn't she one of your like
Nope.
okay. Well, no, I thought that was like one of the
I want-
boobs that I showed you on the
No, you're thinking of the chick from Two Broke Girls. I'm totally blanking.
Oh
on her
yeah, I
name.
like her too.
Oh
She's
yeah.
got really big boobs. I like her.
Yeah.
The girl
I'm
from
gonna-
Brooklyn or whatever, the real
The
sassy
two
one.
broke girls, yeah, the I can't remember her name, the dark haired one.
Yeah, I like her.
Right.
She's got
I ca-
really nice
Oh,
assets.
Kat Dennings. Yes.
Yeah, Kat Dennings.
But Phil, Wonderful Christmas Time or The Christmas Waltz?
Yeah, that's a landslide. I'm going with even though it's a little corny, it's a little flaky, but
They all are.
that's Paul. That's the Paul the Paul side of the Beatles, but I'll go with Paul.
And Dean, which way would you have gone?
Guess I'll make it a sweep, though I will add that I am a fan of both Deschanel sisters. Not a big fan of their music, though. Just like
No.
I like a lot of what Jared Leto does. You
Mhm.
can keep 30 Seconds to Mars.
Right.
Yeah, never been a fan. But that means we have two sweeps that'll be facing each other in the next round. And oh boy. And here's one of those diva matchups I promised. It's gonna get started. Oh, by me? Fuck. It's number 47 ranked. Oh Santa by Mariah Carey from 2010, and it's going against number 23 ranked. Do You Hear What I Hear by Carrie Underwood from 2007. So, yeah, got a little country, but Do You Hear What I Hear? It was my number 29, and Oh Santa, I feel like it's gonna be lower, but oh, maybe not. Trying to send myself my damn list here so I can see it easier, but yeah, what the hell? I mean, it is lower. I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, number 42. So yeah, okay. Do You Hear What I Hear gets my vote. Carrie Underwood. There's other Mariah Carey stuff in the set that we've ranked a lot higher. So I'll better take a loss on that one for me. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
I'm sorry, I was unclear. Which one did you choose?
I went with Do You Hear What I Hear?
Okay. Now, here's my thing. Carrie Underwood has a powerful voice. Whoever produced this didn't put Carrie Underwood in that song. Okay? For me. So I have to go with Mariah because at least it is Mariah doing Oh Santa. And I like the video. It was so cute.
And
1-1.
Which way you want to go, Phil?
Well, you and I are really on the same page on this, and that Carrie Underwood the song demands a very strong voice. In fact, I was going to say before you made your comments that I like the versions that are sung by a male. It's one of those few occasions where I feel like a song should be sung by someone with more of a baritone voice, more of a booming voice, and she's capable of reaching,
a deeper, more. She can do. She could have done more.
So it left me a little flat, but I liked it better than the Mariah Carey song. So I'm gonna stick with it just on the quality of the song. So Carrie Underwood.
Okay.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
Mariah Carey is like the modern Barbara Streisand. And what that is, people love her or they hate her. I am in the latter camp. So fuck Mariah Carey. Carrie Underwood gets it for me.
And Carrie Underwood gets the win. Well, Mariah Carey has 3 songs in this fucking bracket, so she will have.
I thought they voted for Mariah Carey.
They did.
I did. Philip did not.
Okay.
Phil did not. Phil said he was going by the song, not by the singer. So
yes.
But and plus,
let it be noted.
Harley, which way do you want to go?
Should have been Jim Neighbors.
Well, see, I am going by the singer. I cannot stand. Oh my God. When Christmas season comes, Mariah Carey makes my head hurt. So I'm going with Carrie Underwood.
I think Mariah Carey has a voice that could stun a police dog.
Oh, easily.
She's overrated. Like, she is a good singer, but the fact that they overdo her Christmas song every year and that high-pitched squeal that she does at the beginning of the songs. No, I'm good.
Well, and this is not even the most obnoxious one on the list.
I would not mind making her have that squeal. Thank you. But that means Lisa starts off the next
Jeremy,
match.
honestly, you wouldn't mind most women making that squeal. So that ain't saying much there.
I have talent. What can I say, Harley? But that means that Lisa starts off the next match.
Comment there.
You shall. But that means Lisa starts off the next matchup, and it's a 2010s matchup. Which I can't believe this one song is in 2010s, but whatever. But it's number 46 ranked. It's Christmas Time Again by the Backstreet Boys from 2015 versus number 22 ranked Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson from 2013.
Okay.
It was Kelly Clarkson and who?
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet's back, Carly.
Okay. I'm going with the Backstreet Boys. Smooth Harmony. And like I said, once again, they're just, the power. Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood are powerhouse voices. And they're producing their Christmas albums for the Christmas ear.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm. Okay.
I don't know. So Backstreet Boys get a vote. Which way you want to go, Phil?
So Kelly Clarkson, I'm divided on her. I feel like she's kind of her singing's okay, but I feel like she wrote her own. I remember when she won American Idol, and I didn't like anything at all. And then came out with an album where she wrote most of the songs, and I was like, wow, she's really got talent.
Hmm.
But in this instance, I can't believe I'm going with the Backstreet Boys.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's got a nice it's a Christmas song, so anybody can stumble into a hit, I guess.
Yeah.
And that means Dean. Which way do you want to go?
Okay, for the record, I'm never voting for the Backstreet Boys. Although, to be fair, like a lot of them now that they're not in the band are kind of okay. But when they open their mouths and sing, I'm done with them. Pretty much the same as I am with certain people. Like, well, we won't go into that. Point
Right,
is,
Gary.
not the Backstreet Boys. Plus, Kelly Clarkson, when the studio doesn't get a hold of her, is fat. And I got to support my fellow fatties.
Oh, she is a BBW love.
Yeah, but she's been Ozembicing.
Yeah, I miss her chubby.
Look, the studios will get a hold of an actress or a singer, and they'll insist that they lose the weight. And I just hate it every time I see it. I remember
Like Adele.
an actress named Sarah Rue that I
Oh, I loved her.
And then she went from this one season on this great sitcom to Tiny Woman, and she wasn't funny anymore. And I just,
yeah. What is it? Cancel this subscription because I am so over your issues. I was so good.
But Harley, which way do you want to go? Backstreet Boys or Kelly Clarkson?
I'm a 90s child, so I'm going Backstreet Boys.
Well, Backstreet's back in the next round then.
Hello, X. I'm not trying to pronounce the rest of your name.
Xavier the Goat. I think. But
okay, I can't see the people. You do that?
Yeah. What the hell I had these ranked anyway? I had Backstreet Boys at number 33, and I had Kelly Clarkson. I should have put the fucking artist names in all of them. I really should have. But I got Kelly Clarkson. Oh yeah, I got Kelly Clarkson. Whatever. At number 17 ranked because I love her voice. Like I think she has an amazing voice, especially for these types of songs. And that was a fun version of underneath the tree. So
yeah,
I would
How are you?
I wanted Kelly to win personally, but whatever. Backstreet Boys get the win.
Right.
It wasn't the lowest thing on my list, so I can't complain. But that means that Phil starts off the next one, and it's going to be a 60s versus 70s matchup. It's number 45 ranked "What Christmas Means to Me" by Stevie Wonder from 1967, or number 21 ranked "Sleigh Ride" by the Carpenters from 1978.
Well, I don't know how popular this opinion will be, but I really like the Carpenters, and even though I'm a huge Stevie Wonder fan, I don't know. There's something intrinsically Christmassy about the Carpenters, especially Karen Carpenter's voice is very warm and by the fire-ish type of resonance. So I'm going to go with the Sleigh Ride.
I will hold my opinion to my turn. And Dean, which way do you want to go?
I got to go with the Carpenters. I like me some Stevie Wonder, but the Carpenters, their voices to Christmas, there was no one better, really. Not in their time period, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Harley, which way you want to go?
The Carpenters.
And the Carpenters move on. Yeah, I had Sleigh Ride at number 47 on my rankings. I think the Carpenters have the freaking most boring sounding Christmas songs I've ever heard in my life.
Mm.
They are so
You need to
monotone.
be
and
muted because your opinion on music is not good.
It takes a big man to be right so often, Jeremy. Or
It
wrong.
does, right?
Wrong so often.
No, you were right the first time. So.
Okay, here we go. Let's mute you. Ha mute you. He's muted. I
No, I'm not.
muted him. There you go. He's muted.
I have control too. You forget that.
I know.
And
Well,
I'm sorry,
see,
but
see, this is y'all's fault because y'all said y'all like the Spunky Harley, so y'all get the Spunky Harley.
Yeah.
I love Funky Harley.
take a damn Zoloft, woman. But
But you pick the
I
bull, you
don't
get
like
the horn.
Zoloft, so there we go.
But yeah, to me, the Carpenters is the type of Christmas music that plays when someone's about to kill themselves on Christmas. But that's
I've heard
literally
people say there's something. Some people find her whole image creepy, or the sound of her voice creepy. I've heard that before, but I don't agree with it at all. But
I like the
I've
Carpenters
heard people
music.
say Jeremy's whole image is creepy.
Well, because it is. But I like the Carpenters. I work with you, Harley. Of course, it's creepy. But I mean,
it was creepy before you started working with me. Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the Carpenters. Like regular music, just their Christmas music is so fucking boring. It's horrible. I want Christmas music that makes me get excited about Christmas. That makes me like feel like I'm dreading this shit. But
And Stevie Wonder did that for you?
Stevie Wonder is what Christmas means to me is a classic to my mind. I've been hearing it since I was a kid. It's a classic, and his voice is perfect. It's his song. His voice is perfect on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I ranked that number. Was it 17 or 19? I think. Yeah, 19. It was number 19. I ranked it pretty high out of this list, but well, Carpenters win. But which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Oh, Carpenter's 10, Stevie Wonder 31. It was just okay. So it's not a sweep.
Damn straight it's not. I'm going for the Carpenters. And speaking of that, this one gets started off by Dean, and it's going to be number 44 ranked. Oh, it's a 1970 matchup. It's going to be number 44 ranked Give Love on Christmas Day by the Jackson 5, or number 20 ranked Merry Christmas Darling by the Carpenters.
Merry Christmas, darling. I've explained my Carpenter thing before.
It ain't no Merry Christmas that fucking vote, dude. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Merry Christmas, darling.
Yeah, I don't have either of these ranked high, I'm pretty sure. Merry Christmas Darling is my number 43 ranked. So not the bottom of the list, but close. And Give Love on Christmas Day is my number 37 ranked. So yeah, they're only 6 apart, but Jackson 5 gets my vote because it's slightly better. Even though it was too slow. It was too if you're gonna put a Jackson 5 song on a fucking pop Christmas bracket, why is it not I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus? Oh my god. The fact that's not on this pisses me off to no end when they put this shitty ass Jackson 5 song on here. But
yeah, because that one's better than
I get that. That would have been a better choice. I agree with you.
But I almost was tempted to do a fucking audible and be like, all right, I'll fucking do a change out here. But I'm like, no, stick to the rankings so we can talk shit about them. But Lisa, which way you want to go? Jackson 5 or Carpenters?
Remember, she said she had an issue with little boys singing about loving a woman.
Yeah.
He's not singing about loving a woman exclusively in this song, though. He's just saying give love.
No, that's just family love, in my opinion, which is problematic in that particular family as it is. But I kind of have to go with the Carpenters.
Oh, looks like at least one Carpenter song will be out next round.
Okay.
There's a joke, and I did not write it. It is not my. It's been around for years, so I can't tell you who the original guy who wrote it was. But he once said that if Mama Cass had shared half her sandwich with Karen Carpenter, they'd both be alive to this day.
Oh, wow. That's heavy.
Which it is not true that Mama Cass died choking on a sandwich, by the way.
Yeah.
That has been medically
that is a
refuted
myth,
by
but-
her family.
Yeah.
But
But that's funny.
which way do you want to go on this, Phil?
Well, the Jackson, I just don't feel like as talented as Michael was, as talented as the band was. I don't feel like the Jackson 5 really, their music, I don't feel like it has aged that well. I don't, and that's kind of beside the point in this instance. I've already said, like Dean said, I've already promoted the Carpenters, and I love this song as well. So I'm going to go with the Carpenters. Love is a strong word. I like this song quite a bit.
Oh, Carpenters are going against each other in the next round then.
Mhm.
But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Harley, and it's number 43 ranked What Christmas Means to Me, Hanson's version from 1997, versus number 19 ranked Silent Night by Josh Groban from 2007.
I'm going with Hanson. 90s baby here, so yep. Grew up listening to Hanson.
Okay, What
Ye-
Christmas Means to Me by the Hansons. Okay, by Hanson.
I had What Christmas Means to Me, Hanson's version at number 23, a little bit below Stevie Wonder's version because Stevie Wonder's version's better. But Silent Night I had ranked at number 16 because Josh Groban's voice is fucking incredible. So I will give it to Josh Groban. I like it. Hanson's okay. I actually was just saying that I'd rather listen to Hanson than a CD that CJ brought on this week. But I had to guess fucking dying on that one. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Well, on my rankings, I've got Hanson at 30 and Josh Groban at 33. I mean, Hanson, it
I'm
was a
also
little bit
surprised-
different, I thought, and Groban was kind of expected. So, we're tied.
But which way you want to go, Phil?
Silent Night is one of my favorite Christmas songs. This is seems kind of just like a standard version, but I like it enough to beat out the Hanson version song. So
And that means for the first time in this bracket so far, we have a tiebreaker going to Dean.
Well, I cannot vote for Hanson. I just can't. It was one of those things that my kids used to listen to annoy the hell out of me. So, and I will agree that I think Josh Groban's voice is amazing. I don't always like the songs he picks to sing, but and does he always?
Which means that we can go down to our first play-in matchup of the night, of the day. Not used to doing this early. But it's going to get started off by, me. Okay, well, this is the easy one. But it's number 40. It's 70s versus 2010s, too. So, interestingly enough, number 42, it's number 42 ranked Step Into Christmas by Elton John from 1974 off of the Caribou album, which I brought on this show. And it's going against number 17 ranked Oh Holy Night by Ellie Goulding, how the fuck you say it, from 2017. And Oh Holy Night I had at number 22. Not horrible. It was a good song. But Step Into Christmas is my number 1 ranked song because it's fucking Elton John. And it is one of the most energetic Christmas songs I've ever freaking hear, and I love it. And it was just randomly put on one of his albums. Like he's like, I need another song. He's like, oh, I got this Christmas song I've been waiting to do, and he's like, I'll throw it on. Like, if you haven't seen the story of Caribou, Caribou is one of the most hilarious album stories they ever did. He literally had like 2 weeks to put together an album. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
I'm telling you it was right. Let's just, okay. I'm sorry. He's looking at the list like there's, somebody. We can't have two people doing the list anymore. Just give it to me and stop. Okay. Okay. Sorry. The Bickersons.
As I say, play back from last week, folks.
Okay.
more spreadsheet problems.
Okay. Oh Holy Night, 18. Step Into Christmas, 34. I didn't even feel it was that Elton Johnny. And it just felt, I don't know. But Oh Holy Night, I gotta give it to that one.
Damn. And Phil, which way you want to go?
Well, yeah, we're going to disagree on more than just the spreadsheet here because I like I like in a short amount of time. Step Into Christmas has become sort of a classic, in a relatively short amount of time compared to some of the others on this list.
It's
Like
one of
you
the
said,
oldest songs on here.
What, Step Into Christmas?
It's been around since '74.
Oh.
It was remastered.
Well,
in
yeah,
95.
but Jingle Bells. I mean, there's shit on here that's from the 40s and 50s, isn't there?
Yeah,
I mean,
from the 2000
You got to
13th
see. I
century.
still am living in the 70s, so to me that's still fresh.
There's shit on here that's been being played in churches since the fucking Middle Ages. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
but
Okay, so and all that aside,
Oh
I'm going to go
Holy
with Elton
Night.
John. Even though I want to say that whole Holy Night, I had that ranked very high. I really love that as well. But Elton John.
and Dean, which way you want to go?
Baby, why you even asking? We're talking about Elton John. We're talking about a guy that famously hugged Eminem, and it wasn't just a hug; it was a hug, baby. Yeah, I'm sorry, Elton. I like Stepping Into Christmas. Elton gets my vote on this.
Well, Elton gets into the first round, as I knew he would. But I mean, and if you saw that freaking tweet that Eminem put out over this last week about Diddy, oh my god! But apparently, Eminem and Diddy almost ended up trying to kill each other at one point, but because Diddy was being a perv. But Harley, which way you want to go? Speaking of pervs.
No, that's you there, honey.
I know that we're one the same.
I'm going out to John. Got to stand for with my community there.
The Gingers. But that means Elton John moves into the first round, and Step Into Christmas is gonna face starting off with Lisa. It's gonna be Step Into Christmas versus number 18 ranked 12 Days of Christmas by John Denver and the Muppets from 1979.
Okay. We got Step Into Christmas and the Muppets. Okay. I gotta go with the Muppets. Twanged my heartstrings.
And Phil?
What are the matchups again?
Elton John and the
Okay. Yeah, definitely Elton still.
And Dean?
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. We going with the Muppets. I love Elton John, and I hate John Denver, but it's the Muppets. Come on, man. I grew up in the 70s. Nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
And Harley?
The Muppets.
And somehow Elton John gets taken out by the fucking Muppets. Did not see that coming. And yeah, that was number 35 in my fucking rankings, the 12 Days of Christmas, because I'm not a big John Denver fan, and Miss Piggy's voice annoys me to no fucking end. So, if I was Kermit, I would have roasted that bitch a long time ago. But, made some pork
and he does eat bacon.
But, yeah, so my number one gets killed by the fucking Muppets. I am so pissed right now.
Sorry.
I'm not mad. I'm ecstatic.
I will roast you too, girl. But
We tried that. She kind of won.
Nah, she didn't. You kidding me? She got nailed good that night. Well, many nights, but that night especially.
Okay.
Like everything, like here on down, is wrong.
I copied and pasted.
That means Phil starting up the next matchup.
Sorry, that
I'm gonna have
happened.
to wing it, I guess. Here we go. I'm a pro though. Technical difficulties aside, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
It's a 70s matchup, so it might be hard to wing this one. But number 41 ranked, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer by Elmo and Patsy from 1979 versus number 16 ranked, Peace on Earth and Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie from 1977.
Well, that's a no-brainer because that's my number one. I love the Little Drummer Boy with Bowie and Bing Crosby. It was a cultural event at the time because Bowie was so radical and Bing was so from old school and stodgy. And the song is beautiful and it's sung beautifully by both of those iconic singers. So that's my shining example.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
Man, unless you throw in some bare naked ladies Christmas songs, you are not getting higher on my list than Drummer Boy with Bowie and Bing. That defined a moment. That song is almost perfect. Oh my God.
I thought Bare Naked Ladies was on here.
It is on here, but
That's awesome.
unfortunately. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Well, here's the funny thing. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer was my number 30. Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy was my number 32. So, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer takes it by 2 for me. Because I think Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, my grandfather used to play it every year at Christmas time because he thought it was the funniest thing in the world, and it pissed my grandma off all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I am not a fit. That song isn't the song I remember because I thought I liked that song by Bing and David, but I just that one bored me every time I heard it. I was like, it's so not the this is like I had to hear a different version growing up because the version I heard growing up was more life to it. Like this
Well, it was a mashup, as you recall. I mean, because I think
That was
it
one
was
of the first very early mashup, that became like a big thing.
yeah, the Peace on Earth verse that I think that Bowie comes in with, and while Bing is singing the traditional Drummer Boy, and it's just like a anyway.
Oh,
Obviously, you're wrong.
yeah.
But I don't know. We're all tied up though. So we're all tied up though. So that means Lisa is the tiebreaker.
Oh, it's going to Bing and Bowie. I love Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I do. I think it's hilarious. Both my parents loved it. No one was annoyed by it, so it doesn't have that, kind of emotional connection. But Peace on Earth with Little Drummer Boy. Little Drummer Boy. I love that song. I've always loved that song. I think it's connected to how much I love the cartoon.
Yeah.
Or the claymation or whatever it was.
Well, that means the next matchup is going to get started, and we're almost done. 3 more matchups, and we're done this side of round 1. But this next matchup is going to get started off by Harley, and it's number 40, one of the almost oldest songs. Number 40 ranked "Blue Christmas" by Elvis Presley from 1957, going against number 15 ranked "Holly Jolly Christmas" by Michael Bublé from 2011.
Okay, you already know me, and you already know who I'm going to vote for.
Yeah, I know. I have to ask though.
I'm going for Elvis.
Yeah, and I had "Holly Jolly Christmas."
No-brainer.
I had "Holly Jolly Christmas" at number 28. It was not the best Bublé song on this playlist. I have like 3 or 4 of them, but "Blue Christmas" is my number 4. So I gotta give it to Elvis. That's always been one of my favorite Christmas songs too. So it's just it sounds so different from every other Christmas song. That's part of the reason it's amazing. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
It's so R&B sexy that I was thinking to myself, Elvis, come here with that pelvis. I'm sorry, I had to.
Of course,
Because
obviously.
things that pop into my head come out my mouth.
And Phil, which way do you want to go? Even though we know at this point Elvis is moving on.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Elvis. I'm not going to extrapolate, but Elvis.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
I still have not forgiven Michael Bublé for Santa Buddy, which is the worst remake of a Christmas song ever, in my opinion.
I'm not a big fan of him anyways, in general.
Well, you just can't no homo Santa baby, and that's what he tried to do, and it doesn't work. But anyway, I'm going with Elvis. Blue Christmas ain't the best Christmas song of all time. Actually, it's kind of sad, but It wins over anything Michael Bublé will ever do. That's what you get for Santa Buddy, you jerk.
I mean, and that's Elvis. Okay, you put him against Elvis. Elvis is a legend. Bublé or whatever the hell you want
Wants
to
to be.
pronounce his name is not, because like once he put himself in those bubbly commercials, now it's good.
Yeah.
Well, we have our first sweep in a while, but we might have another one. We might have another one coming up. We might have another one coming up, but that means that this one's going to get started off by me. And it's, holy shit, it's number 39 ranked, Christmas Eve Sarajevo by Trans-Siberian Orchestra from 1995, going against number 14 ranked Deck the Halls by Mannheim Steamroller from 1984. And yeah, Deck the Halls is my number 49 ranked. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is my number 3 ranked because it's fucking Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They are the godfathers of symphonic metal. And as Dwight Schrute would say, this is Christmas music. Before an amazing classic scene of The Office. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I gotta go with you on this one, Jeremy. Yep. Yeah, I mean they mix the rock with the and Deck the Halls from no, just no.
Mannheim Steamroller is apparently an innovator of neoclassical music done on like electronics in the 80s, and maybe he did some other shit that was actually good, but not Deck the Halls. But which way do you want to go, Phil?
I mean, in my mind, they're so similar, and I dismiss them both at first sight, almost.
Dismiss Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Well, to be honest, to be fair, I've not seen them live, and everybody I talked to says you have to see them live.
I have scheduled.
But to me, it sounds like a bunch of hairband refugees. They get together and do a laser show or something.
It's so much more.
No, it's so much better.
No,
you know how I feel about instrumentals, and I liked it.
Okay.
There's some singing, but there's a lot of instrumentals.
Well, don't get mad. I'm going to go with them. I'm going to go with Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Okay.
Over the other.
He doesn't want her to get the kitty litter broom.
It's right there. I can reach it.
And
kitty litter broom.
That means
TSO got the dingleberries out of it. So
that means TSO is going forward, as they damn well should.
Well, we're never dingleberries. Okay.
Which way do you want to go, Dean?
I think Mannheim Steamroller is getting a bit of a short shrift. They were doing what TSO does well before TSO.
Right.
But Christmas Eve Sarajevo, I mean, God, for the last 20 years, that song has defined Christmas. If I don't hear it, it's like not seeing Scrooged or It's a Wonderful Life. It's just something that you got to do. So I'm going with Christmas Eve Sarajevo.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that movie, but
which movie?
One?
Most wonderful time of year. Fucking horrible.
Oh,
but
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life is the best Christmas movie ever, and you will admit you're wrong.
We saw it at the theater.
It's boring as shit.
The
it bores me. I fell asleep watching it multiple times. Like it just bores me to shit. Like, but
well, nuances are not your strong suit.
No, I like nuanced movies. I do. Just that one's just boring. Like, but
I disagree. I disagree.
Which way you want to go, Harley?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Ooh, two sweeps in a row. Get the kitty broom.
That's not even near your face.
You almost tickled my nostrils with that.
No, I didn't. I'm 6 inches away from his face, and he's going, move. Okay.
See, that's when you get kitty broom.
Usually that goes reverse with the 6 inches away from the face thing. But that means that Lisa could start this matchup. And it's going to be 60s versus 2010s, as it's number 38 ranked Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys from 1964 going against number 13 ranked It's beginning to look like Christmas by Callum Scott from 2017.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. I think. Yeah, the Callum Scott versus the Michael Bublé. Bublé. Okay.
It's versus Beach Boys, but
Okay.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, do you see?
Hmm?
Do you see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
You screwed it with it. Those are not supposed to be there.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you. No one heard that, right?
And we all heard it,
Heard
but
what?
yes, go on.
Yes. Okay. My numbers got half of my list with one set of numbers and half of my list with the other set of numbers got put together, and yeah. Okay. So he's blaming me.
I'm not blaming anything.
Okay.
Just roll with the.
There's something in the Callum Scott that I don't like. Okay. So I have to go with. Well, yeah, it's the Beach Boys. Little Saint Nick. Yeah. This is a Beach Boys
and
song,
Phil?
but they did put some Beach Boys in it.
Yeah, I like the Beach Boys song. It's a nice little rocking tune. Got the famous Beach Boy harmonies, so they didn't completely twist themselves in knots to do a Christmas song. They kind of easily did it and pulled it off. So Beach Boys.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
Man, Little Saint Nick is really just Little Deuce Coupe retooled for Christmas. But
Yeah.
it's a great song nonetheless. And I heard it years ago on an episode of Dr. Demento and have loved it ever since. So, yeah, Little Saint Nick.
Which means Beach Boys move into the next round, but Harley, which way you want to go?
Beach Boys.
And yeah, I pretty sure we're having a sweep in our hands. Little Saint Nick is my number 8 ranked, and it's beginning to look like Christmas is my number 39 ranked, at least Callum Scott's version. But so yep, we have another sweep as we finished off the first half of round 1 finally.
Hurrah!
Yeah, well, 49 songs, what do you expect? But that means the other half of round 1 can get started. And it's going to start off with Phil. And it's a 1994 matchup. It's going to be number 37 ranked Wonderful Christmas Time by Diana Ross versus number 12 ranked All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Oh,
my
this
God.
is the one. This is the fingernails on the chalkboard
Moment.
section of the podcast here. I wasn't overwhelmed by Wonderful Christmas Time, her version of that, but Diana Ross, I'm going to go with Diana Ross. I'm not gonna rake Mariah over the coals.
And Dean.
Well, Mariah Carey has a voice that could stun a police dog. I will go with Wonderful Christmas Time, even though this is probably the worst version of that song I've heard.
And Harley?
Anything but Mariah Carey. So, yeah.
Well, that means Diana Ross is moving into the second round. But for me, I will say Wonderful Christmas Time was my number. The Diana Ross version of it was my number 44 ranked. It was fucking god awful garbage. All I Want for Christmas Is You was my number 24 ranked, so it was about halfway down the list. But I would have voted for it over that fucking horrible Diana Ross song. It could have got killed in the next. It might have got killed in one of the next rounds if won. But
no, it's that damn screech. No,
I could do. And plus, there's somebody I know that I really don't like that hates this song more than anything in the world. So to see it move on would maybe give me pleasure just to piss him off. But
because people like you are ignorant and have no common sense. Thank you.
If you knew who I'm talking about, you would feel.
No,
the same
I'm not
way.
talking about you. I was talking about the comment.
I didn't even see it even. But
I banned him already.
I saw
They
it.
said, "Why are people like you always so hairy and fat?"
The asylum gets a lot of those fucking assholes. But
I know.
Spreading the Christmas cheer.
Which way do you want to go, Lisa?
I really, really, really wanted to go with Diana, but this is not. It just, I don't know. You know, I have a thin feeling she made this album because she needed some money.
See, even my friend Pamela agrees with us about Mariah Carey.
Oh yeah, she's screechy.
She made a surprise appearance in the Epstein Files.
But
Diana Ross.
I'm going for I gotta vote Mariah, and she lost before my vote. So maybe if it was going to make her the winner, I would have changed it. But since she's not going to win anyway, and I have to do something so heinous, I agreed with Jeremy.
Ugh.
No, someone asked.
I feel for you.
I on purposely
showering
don't just to you know, I'm a brat, and that's my purpose is to make him upset.
I'll be showering later.
I know, Harley. You gotta be like my freaking 7-year-old all the time. But
Yeah.
but the next matchup
Lisa's
is gonna
be washing with bleach later because she agreed with you.
I've heard worse. But that means that Dean's to start the next matchup. Wait a minute, no. Yeah. Dean's starting this matchup. And it's going to be number 36 ranked Christmas Baby Please Come Home by Mariah Carey from 1994, going against number 11 ranked Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande from 2014.
What? My brain just wiped all that out. What's going up against Ariana Grande?
Christmas Baby Please Come Home by Mariah Carey.
Really? You're putting these two to...
I didn't put anything together. The rankings go the way the rankings go.
Let's call it audible and put something else in there.
Yeah. I'm going to pull super secret option number 6 and punch myself and remove myself from this equation. Ariana Grande, I guess, just because I do not like Mariah Carey.
And Harley?
I guess I go with the lesser of the two evils and go with Ariana Grande.
And I'm not sure actually. What the hell? It must be down low. Damn it. Santa Tell Me was my number 40 ranked, and Christmas Baby Please Come Home was my number 10 ranked because of the simple fact the sax in it is amazing, and Home Alone 2. That's what will make me vote for it is Home Alone 2. But also great scene there by our president. But my favorite Christmas movie of all time is Home Alone 2. So
we need to fix this.
For our president, it was nice enough to show a young man the way to the lobby. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I gotta go with Ariana.
Which means Ariana Grande is moving into the next round. And yeah, she's going to get into the quarterfinals too. I actually have no doubt. But Bill, which way you want to go?
Well, I was waffling on this one. I was actually going back and forth until you said that shit about our elected official in chief. So I'm going to have to go with Ariana Grande.
See,
shout out to official Dragon Puppet who's stuck at 9 subscriptions there in our comment. Help the boy out.
You're stuck at 9. You're stuck at 9 subs, dude. What? You couldn't eat the 10th?
Go follow him.
You couldn't eat the 10th? But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Harley, and it's 80s versus 90s. It's number 35 ranked Christmas Time by Brian Ems from 1985, and going against number 10 ranked Winter Wonderland by Kenny G from 1994.
Kenny G.
Yes. For me, Christmas Time is my number 38. It's my number 38 ranked because the Canadian government has apologized for Brian Adams multiple times. But And Kenny G's Winter Wonderland is my number 2 ranked because it's not Christmas until I hear Kenny G's Winter Wonderland. He is one of the best fucking saxophone players of all time, and he fucking kills it with that song. So, but which way you want to go, Lisa?
I am going with an instrumental. First time ever. Yeah.
Christmas
Bryan
time.
Adams, Kenny G.
Christmas time is
remind me.
Christmas time is the only time of year I'll put instrumentals on the top of my fucking rankings ever. But
Yeah, Bryan Adams. It was too kumbaya.
Well, as I said, the Canadian government has apologized for Bryan Adams multiple times. But Phil, which way you want to go?
I remember Bryan Adams, for whatever reason, never really did anything at all. Even though he was one of the only singer-songwriters, it seemed like, that was active in the late '80s, early '90s. I didn't care. I just didn't. I don't know. He didn't jive with me. So I'm going to go with Kenny G.
And Dean, do we have a sweep on our hands?
I would like to add that the only good thing that Bryan Adams ever did was a song he did with 2 other artists called All for One, All for Love. And he didn't have the winning part of that song. So, yeah, I guess I'm going with Kenny G.
Which is what Dean strips to at Christmas time. He puts on a Santa hat and goes in the pool. But that's a sweep, folks. Kenny G goes into round 2. The next matchup, though, gets started off by me, and it's a 90s versus 50s matchup. Number 34 ranked Let It Snow by Boyz II Men featuring Brian McKnight from 1993 versus number 9 ranked Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms from 1957. And Let It Snow is number 26 ranked on my list, and Jingle Bell Rock is number 9 ranked because as good as Boyz II Men are, I've never been a big fan of that song. And Jingle Bell Rock, Bobby Helms' version, is the classic version that everybody fucking knows. It's been in countless movies and TV shows. It's the classic version everybody knows. So, guy to put some of the classics in the top of my rankings. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Yep.
Damn, I thought you actually would be like heart-throbbing for Boyz II Men.
No, there are some songs that Philip and I particularly like from Boyz II Men, but they're not Christmas.
I think I have a feeling I'm going to sex you up as on their playlist. But Phil, which way you want to go?
Jingle Bell Rock.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
Jingle Bell Rock is iconic. Nothing Boyz II Men song. They did a good job with it. But like a lot of things on this list, I mean, if you're forcing me to rank something, iconic has a lot of weight. And yeah, so there you go.
And Harley, do we have another sweep in our hands?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Well, the next matchup gets started off by Lisa. It's 2000s versus 60s. It's number 33 ranked White is in the Winter Night by Enya from 2008 versus number 8 ranked Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes from 1962.
Okay, now all I have to say about the Enya thing, no. Just no.
No Enya.
No. Okay. I refuse to even give it a number. My comment is ARG! Okay. In case you wonder how I feel about some instrumentals. So, Sleigh Ride.
It was an instrumental, but okay. But Phil, which way you want to go?
On the one I listened to, but
I'm gonna go with Sleigh Ride.
And Dean?
I'm going to disappoint some people because I love me some Enya. Love that woman. I love her voice.
That's okay.
Just like I love Clannad. But I mean, they've got that Celtic torch singer thing. And God, I love that. So
Okay, and
I'm going with Enya.
I
And
wanted to say, had there been words in the version I heard, it might have been a very different rating.
And Harley, which way do you want to go?
Enya.
Oh, you give me the tiebreaker.
Yep.
And it's honestly, I don't know. It's gonna go by my rankings, so I don't remember which one I did higher even. I feel like I did that higher. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I guess so. Yeah, White is the Winter Night was my number 21 ranked. I never actually listened. I never gave Enya a chance until a guest brought her on the show a couple weeks ago, and I had to listen to I had to listen to her whole album, the one with Orinoco Flow on it, and I'm now a fan of Enya because of that album. But so I like that song. I like that song a lot. Like White is in the Winter Night is a really good song, but it's the Ronettes, and everybody here knows my love for Motown. So Sleigh Ride is my number 11 ranked, and it's the better version of Sleigh Ride on this fucking bracket. Fuck the Carpenters. But this Sleigh Ride had life to it. The Sleigh Ride with the Carpenters, the horse is dead, and the sleigh's just sitting there in the fucking ice, waiting to go under. So, but Ronettes do move on. Sorry, Enya.
I am going to give Enya another chance, thanks to my friends. Okay.
Listen to her album that came out in '94. It's amazing. But
Okay.
But the next matchup can start off by Phil, and it's going to be number 32 ranked, Happy Xmas War is Over by John Lennon from 1975. And it's facing number 7 ranked, Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Michael Bublé from 2011.
Oh my God.
It's got to be John Lennon all over. It's got a landslide. John Lennon.
And Dean?
Okay. Maybe I didn't say this loud enough last time, but fuck Michael Bublé, John Lennon all the way.
Well, you're going to have another Michael Bublé song eventually. Well, Bublé makes another appearance, I'm pretty sure. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Ditto. Exactly what Dean said.
Yeah, which means John Lennon is moving on. But which way did I go? I don't think I did any of Bublé songs good. But yeah, Santa Claus Coming to Town, number 36 ranked. Happy Xmas War is Over was number 25 ranked. Basically halfway down the list because I don't like Yoko Ono. But for John Lennon, yeah, and that's a classic. But even though it's a freaking war protest song. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I'm going to give it to John Lennon.
Lisa despises John Lennon, so that was very difficult for her.
Especially being the person who
Don't
makes
even
it this
start.
week.
We don't have enough time.
No, we don't.
Well,
Yes, raising children and
He wrote an autobiography and didn't include his son. He left Julian out of his autobiography. I'm done.
oh, maybe that's why you got shot. But
Probably not.
But that means that Dean's just off the next matchup, a 2010s matchup, and it's number 31 ranked, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy by Lindsey Sterling from 2017, going against number 6 ranked, Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Rod Stewart from 2012.
I'm going with Rod Stewart. I'm waking up Maggie and saying, hey, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Is that what you say to your partner before you hop into bed naked?
No, I just sleep naked anyway. So there's that. Enjoy that thought.
There's mental images that we don't need. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah. I ranked Santa Claus Coming to Town by Rod Stewart at number 45 because Rod Stewart shouldn't be putting out anything in 2012. He was too fucking old and it sounds like shit. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy is my number 5 ranked because I am a massive, massive massive Lindsey Sterling fan. I fucking love her. She's one of the most skilled violin players I've ever seen, and her reels are. And I want to go to one of her shows. Her shows look fucking incredible to be in, and I think her music is fucking gorgeous. So fuck the guest of my show who backed out because I chose Lindsey Sterling album. So because he's a circus violinist to us real violinists. Yeah, fuck you, you clown. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
I'm going with the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. I felt I felt it gives. It made me want to move, and that's unusual. And also, as an instrumental, it did not trigger my, especially a thing, mostly single instrumental. It did not trigger my ADD. And Rod Stewart, I felt it was loungy, relaxed by the fire, but did not excite me.
Yeah, it was boring as shit. But
we gave
blah blah blah.
And that's Lindsey Sterling. I mean, the fact that Simon Cowell like rejected her for America's Got Talent, and then she went and like proved him wrong like 10 years
Simon
later.
Cowell's an asshole anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I love Simon Cowell.
And
He's
some
funny
of
as
the
fuck.
people he's rejected have basically rubbed it in his face.
That show's become so formulaic and so ridiculous. I mean, it's like even Simon Cowell's like,
And
neutered.
he's so plastic surgery looking, like it's bad.
But Phil, you're the tiebreaker. Which way is it going to go?
Well, the Nutcracker Suite was such an integral part of my youth because I had a music teacher that every single year we would review the Nutcracker Suite, and we would watch the same video every year, and the music is absolutely embedded in my brain. So I don't know the violinist you're talking about, Lindsey Sterling, but I want to throw my support behind Tchaikovsky and his probably his most notable piece of music.
Which means Rod Stewart is fucking kicked out, thank God. And Lindsey Sterling gets to move on, because I was honestly surprised to see her name pop up in this list, but I was happy it was. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Harley. And it's going to be number 30 ranked O Tannenbaum by the Vince Guaraldi Trio from 1965 versus number 5 ranked Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano from 1970.
What was it?
O Tannenbaum versus Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Jesus Christ, Harley.
Yep.
But
that's okay.
Well, actually, okay. These for the first time in this whole bracket, these are actually right next to each other in my rankings. I got Feliz Navidad number 15 and O Tannenbaum number 14. So I gotta give it to O Tannenbaum because it's fucking Peanuts. It's fucking Peanuts. I love Peanuts Christmas special, and that song always has a special place in my heart. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Oh my God. That's exactly what it says in my comments. Peanuts. It's Peanuts. So, yeah, Peanuts.
Yeah.
And Bill.
Yeah, this is a tough one because I do really like Feliz Navidad because it celebrates different cultures, and it's Jose Feliciano is a very talented musician, but yeah, like you noted, O Tannenbaum is so iconic to me because of the Peanuts special. I actually got emotional seeing that pathetic little tree with the fucking little ornaments hanging off of it, and then and then they come together and they made it beautiful, and so it was always an uplifting.
Yeah,
thing.
and I actually did that once with a tree that my grandmother bought because she felt sorry for it.
Yeah,
and I there was yarn involved, a lot of yarn.
And those shows did so much for like jazz music, and I just love that. I love that song, Tannenbaum.
And actually, my mom had one. My mom still has it. She bought a Charlie Brown tree years ago, and we used to always put it in the upstairs hallway. And only thing we put on it is Charlie Brown ornaments. So every year we find a new Charlie Brown ornament in the stores to put on it. But,
neat. I love that.
Dean, which way you want to go, Dean?
one, it's Peanuts, so there. And two, I had up until a few years ago, I had an Undertaker ornament that I used to put on, and then he went way right wing, and I threw it away. So
Good for you.
What are you not watching WWE anymore either? I've seen so many posts
I
from this
haven't.
last week.
I haven't watched WWE in years. I read results. So yeah,
They lean right. The whole thing leans right.
Right on, Mick Foley.
Mhm.
I am a huge fan of Mick Foley, and
I
that
love Mick
makes me
Foley.
love him even more.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Well, I would bet money that Vince McMahon's on Epstein's list. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'd bet money.
I agree.
I'm sure Shawn Michaels is right there. Like, yeah, he is. But
did you watch his documentary where he just stopped filming right at the end because it got so hot that he stopped showing up for the interviews and they just ended the documentary right?
Who, Epstein?
No, McMahon.
Oh, McMahon.
Yeah.
oh, I mean, the shit that's come out about him in the last month or two with Shawn Michaels is fucking damn. But
Mhm.
that means that I get to start the next matchup. And
Or
here we
Harley
go.
didn't vote yet,
What?
or did you start it?
Harley start. Did
Oh,
she?
then it was a sweep, wasn't it?
No.
Oh,
No,
I-
she voted for Feliz Navidad.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Which
Sorry.
they're right next to each other in my rankings. I can't blame her. It's an amazingly done song, but
Close.
Right. It was,
but still,
it was tough.
Yeah,
he's happy to be against Peanuts. What are you gonna do?
Right.
there's nothing against Feliz Navidad. I love that song, but like a lot of the things that we're talking about, it's just a matter of what goes head to head, and like if Doc had come up against something else, it might have made it through, but it's not going past Peanuts. Not with anybody who came up in the 70s or 80s anyway.
Right.
Or the 90s, because I showed my baby fucking Peanuts Thanksgiving special last month because you have to. It's tradition.
Indoctrination starts young.
But this next matchup gets started off by me, and it's a 2000s versus 50s matchup. It's number 29 ranked, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen / We Three Kings by Bare Naked Ladies featuring Sarah McLachlan from 2004, and it's going against Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, number 4 ranked by Brenda Lee from 1958. And I have the Bare Naked Ladies at number 41, and Rocking Around the Christmas Tree is my number 6 because it's a fucking classic. Home Alone Memories yet again with that one, and it's just a fucking classic. And I cannot stand the Bare Naked Ladies song. I'm not that big a Bare Naked Ladies fan, except for It's Been 1 Week. That's the only song by them I really like.
They were only one hit wonder anyways with that one song.
Oh, I've had people on the show who fucking love them and like brought their album on like Against the Gold, and I'm like, let me tell you something. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
And Phil?
Well, if you're Bare Naked Ladies and you have Sarah McLachlan singing on your single, to not give her more of a chance to spread her wings is really a missed opportunity because she's one of the greatest female vocalists.
Yeah. I'm more than halfway through a 3-minute song and she hasn't appeared yet.
Yeah, she's just background. So it was so I'm going to go with Brenda Lee. It is a classic for sure.
And which honestly, some of these 50 ones should be showing up in our 50s Billboard brackets at some point. But it's fun. It's funny. A lot of these older Christmas songs actually show up in like the 2023, 2024 Billboard rankings because they're still selling apparently, or still getting streams. Whatever they count by nowadays.
Well, everybody has a Christmas party or whatever. Probably hits it up on Spotify or whatever.
Classics. You have to.
But Brenda Lee's moving on. But Dean, which way would you have gone?
Okay. I years ago, I was still in college. I had a girl who took me to a concert to see a lady perform named Annie DeFranco, and I liked Annie. She's decent, but the girl admitted to me that one of the reasons she liked Annie is Annie sings her truths, and that really stuck with me. And then when I heard Bare Naked Ladies and started listening to them and getting their albums, I realized, one, they're very self-deprecating. That'll get you a long way with me. And two, they sing my truths. I'm sorry. I got to go with God Rest You Merry Gentlemen.
Okay.
Love that song. And I love Bare Naked Peace. So you don't get a sweep. I know the other song's moving on, but I'm not going to vote against BNL. Just not going to do it.
All right,
And
man.
Harley,
Okay.
Harley, which way
Rocking
you want
around
to
the
go?
Christmas tree because of Home Alone.
hmm
Home Alone.
Those are two movies that get played every fucking Christmas in my house or Thanksgiving, depending on if I'm at home.
Well, and
But-
I actually met Macaulay Culkin in real life, so
Sounds like an interesting
How
story.
was he?
I can't tell that story on air of how I met him. So
Okay. How old was he?
I'll
Can you say
tell-
that?
he was a teenager, an adult. He was an
Was it-
adult.
Was it like
Okay.
pornographic or something? Or
No.
no,
Well,
okay.
it was in a back alley. There was a deal involved. All those are needs, you know.
She delivered a pizza to him while he was home alone one time.
No, I'll tell you after the show.
All right.
But that means that the next matchup is going to get started off by Lisa, and it's 50s versus 2010s. Number 28 ranked, There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays by Perry Como from 1954 versus number 3 ranked, It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas by Michael Bublé from 2011.
Ooh, classic songs.
Bublé again.
There's no place like home. Perry Como. I mean, it's just a warm sweater in a cozy room with, it's a log cabin warm sweater, cozy room with a big dog,
Yeah.
with a big fluffy dog. I think
And
I'm just, scatting words.
and Phil, which way you want to go?
I agree with Lisa that it evokes a lot of imagery, and I kind of think of it as like a huge town like New York City or Los Angeles, and it's around the holidays, and there's traffic everywhere, and the department stores are full, and people are trying to rush around to get out of there to get back to where they actually were born, because nobody was born in New York City. Everybody came there from somewhere else. And I feel like that it's a great American story, and so I'm going to go with that. And fuck Michael Bublé.
Okay, that's not true. That's not true at all. People are born in New York City, but
That's a cliche. I'll give you that.
I know, but I know a lot of people that were freaking
Like
born in
Sex
New
in
York.
the City was born. What's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker was born here. God damn it, not New York City, but she's like this.
She's a New Yorker.
She's a New Yorker.
But that
Anyway.
Dean, which way you want to go?
I hate both of these people, so I want to go with super secret option number 6 and vote for Bill Hicks. Because Bill Hicks once said, New York has coats, scarves, cappuccinos, and rosy-cheeked women, and all are for sale on the streets of New York.
Okay.
So there's my thing. And if you need a decision that point, I don't care. I hate both of these. If I want to take the Big Bopper off that plane and put them both on it. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Bam, pow.
Wow.
Nothing to
Perry
disagree.
Como by Michael Bublé.
Okay.
But yeah, well, we'll see if we need a choice or not. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Not Bublé.
Oh, we don't need Dean's choice
So
then, because
Perry moves over on.
Perry's moving on, and we'll have a 50s matchup in round 2 for that one. But yeah, I've had It's Beginning to Look a lot like Christmas. Huh? Did I say that higher? I don't even. Is it off the fucking list? Oh, actually, I had that number 31. That was like Bublé's best song out of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I had There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays number 13 because it's fucking Perry Como. So Perry Como gets my vote.
Which makes you a horrible person.
You gotta vote for the art, not the artist. But
Yeah,
He-
actually,
But that-
Dean,
So does the
after
artist.
listening to you, I'm surprised because I don't disagree with you entirely, but that song is an outlier for me. I like that song. So I'm only partially horrible.
Mhm.
But that means
Yeah.
that Phil gets to start the next matchup off, and it's
All
going to be 50s versus 60s classics. Number 27 ranked Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt from 1953, and it's going against number 2 ranked It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams from 1963.
Oh man. Well, I do prefer the Julie Newmar version of Santa Baby over the Eartha Kitt version.
Ooh, I didn't look at both.
I don't know if there is a Julie. It's a play on the Catwoman.
Oh, I see. Never
But-
mind.
My little joke went. Phew. All right. So, but you know what? I would not be surprised if Julie Newmar did one. But I'm gonna go with Santa Baby because it's sexy, and actually, it's the other No Place. We just talked about No Place Like Home for the Holidays. I just went kind of overboard talking about that, but this is one of my touchstones here. Santa Baby. Lisa sings a beautiful rendition
Oh, thank you.
of Santa
honey.
Baby, but I'm not going to put her on the spot. But
Yeah, that's for the best.
so it's meaningful to us.
And Dean?
We're talking Eartha Kitt and Santa Baby. There's no sexier Christmas song ever
Thank you.
than that song. And God, did I love me some Eartha Kitt. I mean, I wasn't even around for when she was in her heyday, but just if I could time travel back, I would introduce myself to Eartha Kitt. She probably wouldn't give a crap, but I would. So yeah, definitely going with Santa Baby.
And Harley?
Santa Baby.
Which means Eartha Kitt is moving on. What are my rankings say for these two? Oh, I had Santa Baby at number 12 ranked, and it's the most wonderful time of the year at number 7 though, because I love that. I love that song. To me, that's a Christmas classic, especially Andy Williams version. And I love the freaking opening scene in Ben Affleck's movie Surviving Christmas, where you see all the people putting their heads in ovens and like killing themselves too. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's such dark comedy. It's fucking incredible. But because actually the suicide rates on Christmas are higher than any other time of the year. So sad.
We've had our car broken into twice in our driveway. Both times were Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So I think crime is up too.
Yeah.
But Lisa, which way you want to go? Even though Eartha Kitt's moving on.
Santa Baby.
That song's so seductive, the way she sings it.
Oh,
It-
absolutely.
But you realize it's a pure gold digger song. Like, oh, bring me 10 cars in a ring. Like,
Yeah.
it's a gold digger fucking song. But
Okay.
Why isn't it's cold outside? Why isn't it? You would think that would be on this list, if only
Stalkery.
to evoke, this.
if I actually add songs to this list, trust me, it would have been on there. But I didn't add because I hate the fact that song got canceled. That one comedian who reads that and reads WAP side by side on stage is one of my favorite fucking scenes ever by a comedian. Because it's like, how is this song loved by people these days, but a classic song that is not even like going the way they mean it, that they're trying to say it's going. But whatever, people are stupid. Welcome to America.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to talk her into doing something she wants to do.
Exactly. But the last matchup of round 1 finally gets started off by Dean, and it's going to be number 26 ranked Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Casey Musgraves from 2016, going against the number 1 ranked Christmas song, according to Ranker, in the pop genre at least, Last Christmas by Wham from 1986.
It's Wham.
God, I hate it, but I was a teenager in the 80s. And while I didn't like a lot of what Wham did, for about 10 years, Last Christmas was required listening during Christmas. I sort of outgrew it, but I still have nostalgic feelings for it. So I'm going with Wham! Last Christmas.
And Harley.
Wham. Wham.
Yeah, I almost survived before this playlist. Even I lost Wham again by like a day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I figured we were getting the trophy again. We have it. We have one.
Yeah, I lost Wham again the fucking day before I started listening to this bracket playlist. I walked into a gas station and Last Christmas was playing. I was like, God damn it! But
Wham.
They asked me, "Are you sure it was the Wham version?" Because it's got to be Wham.
it was Wham. But
Okay.
yeah, and I had Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Where the hell is that song?
Well, we lost Whamageddon because of this podcast.
Yeah,
This year
Yeah.
we but the year that we got the trophy, the day after they announced the contest starts today, I went into the cafeteria at work and Wham.
Got whammed.
well,
Wham.
I had Casey Musgraves at number 46 ranked
Mm-hmm.
because it was not good, and I had Last Christmas as number 18 ranked. So I guess I'll give it to Wham for this one. Can't say it's gonna stick there for the next round. But Wham is moving on. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Oh, Wham.
And Phil?
I mean, Casey Musgraves,
Graves.
Musgrave. Sorry.
Do you want me to put it back up there?
No.
Isn't she the one who sings My Red High Heels?
I don't know.
I'm not sure,
I don't know.
but she's beautiful. I mean, she's
Yeah.
like really,
Pretty.
really
But-
pretty. But I didn't find her voice that great on this song, at least.
Mhm.
So, but it's hard for me to vote for Whamageddon or for
Wham.
for Wham, because that song is
baby.
annoying as fuck,
Come on,
especially when
baby.
they say, "Give it to someone special."
Yeah, but have you guys seen the movie? Because if you haven't seen the movie, oh my god, that
I'm gonna
is
have
a
to go-
kill your heart at Christmas movie.
I'm gonna have to go with Wham.
Mhm.
Which means Wham sweeps away into round 2. And we are officially done with round 1 a long time in.
Yay.
And there's a reason we started this one so early in the day because, yeah, an hour and 27 minutes for round 1. Jesus. We haven't had
that's
one of
cool.
those. We
It's a
haven't had
little
one of
fast.
Okay, you have to think about who we have on the show. And
Right.
then to make it worse, you guys said, y'all's words, not mine, you like the spunky Harley, not the quiet one. So you got the spunky one.
That's what we like. That's what we
Yay!
want.
Go take your damn Xanax, Harley. But
No, I'm not going to.
that means round 2 is going to get started off by Harley. God help us all. And it's going to be Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto by James Brown versus Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
James Brown.
James Brown.
And actually, how do I rank these? Because that's Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto is number 20, and Wonderful Christmas Time is number 27. So yeah, James Brown gets my vote as well. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I gotta go with Mr. Brown.
Which means James Brown moves into the quarterfinals. But which way you want to go, Dean? I mean, Phil. Sorry.
I'm gonna go with James Brown in this case. John is my Beatle, not John or not Paul.
I liked Paul, and I felt like you put a little bit of Beatles into Wonderful Christmas Time, but James Brown just beat him on my list.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
Gentleman James Brown.
Which means we have a sweep the first matchup in round 2. But it might not stay like that. We have a more modern matchup for me to start. And it's Do You Hear What I Hear by Carrie Underwood versus It's Christmas Time Again by Backstreet Boys. And Do You Hear What I Hear is my number 29 ranked. And It's Christmas Time Again is my number 33 ranked. So I got to give it to Carrie Underwood, actually. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I'm giving it to the Backstreet Boys.
And Phil?
Well, again, just based on the song, do you hear what I hear? Because I really love that song. But
And Dean?
Carrie Underwood.
I'm
'Cause I
sorry,
wouldn't mind,
that's Carrie Underwear.
Carrie Underwear.
because I wouldn't mind having her under my wood. But Harley, which way would you have gone?
Carrie Underwood.
Okay.
Of course, I mentioned being under my wood, and then all of a sudden you gotta vote for it. But that means that Lisa starts the next matchup off. Oh, it's the Carpenters matchup. It's Sleigh Ride versus Merry Christmas, Darling.
Okay, Sleigh Ride. Oh, both Carpenters?
Yep.
Okay.
So we get rid of one of these horrible songs first.
Whatever. Yeah, I got to give it to Merry Christmas, Darling.
And Phil?
I'm gonna go Sleigh Ride.
And Dean?
Sleigh Ride.
And Harley?
Sleigh Ride.
Ugh. And the lesser version of Sleigh Ride in this bracket moves on. Yeah, the Sleigh Ride was my number 47, and Merry Christmas, Darling was my number 43. So I would have given it to Merry Christmas, Darling, because it's the best of the worst, basically. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Phil, and it's going to be Silent Night by Josh Groban versus 12 Days of Christmas by John Denver and the Muppets.
Well, yeah, I mentioned how I really love Silent Night. I remember there was an episode of Dennis the Menace where Dennis actually sang Silent Night, and that was did a good job on that. Jay North. But I'm really not into Josh Groban that much. So I'm going to go with what was the other?
Muppets.
Muppets. Yes, I recognize the significance of that. John Denver and the Muppets. That's pretty powerful.
And Dean, which way you want to go? Is if I need to ask.
I'm going with the Muppets, baby.
And Harley?
John Denver.
Which means the Muppets are moving on. Still can't believe they took out fucking Elton John. But would I actually vote for him this time around, though? I don't know. I don't know. Sound Night was number 16, and 12 Days of Christmas is my number 35. Because I just got 12 Days of Christmas. It always just pisses me off too, just because it's such repeating.
Yes, the Muppets are awesome, but
I love the Muppets. I love the Muppets. Trust me, I love the Muppets, but I just don't like to hear them sing. But which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Muppets.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna kill something you love next round. That's for damn sure. But the next matchup is gonna get started off by Dean, and it's gonna be "Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy" by Bing Crosby and David Bowie versus "Blue Christmas" by Elvis Presley.
Crosby and Bowie. That song.
And
I
Harley?
love that song.
okay, you already know who I'm voting for. It's going to be Elvis.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Yeah,
battle.
Elvis is my number 4, and Bowie and Cosby are my number 32. So yeah, obviously I'm voting for Elvis. But which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Peace on Earth. Little Drummer Boy.
Which leaves Phil with the predicament of the tiebreaker for this one.
Oh yeah, that's my number 1, Little Drummer Boy.
Oh, and how that beats Blue Christmas. Oh, I don't know. Well, thankfully next round.
You know what? When I hear Blue Christmas, it almost reminds me of an Elvis impersonator. It's so over the top Elvis, the way he said blue, 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 blue. You know that whole vibe.
Yeah, I can.
So
you know,
it's not necessarily a terrible thing, but he's almost a parody of himself singing that song.
Well, that means the next matchup is going to start off by Harley, and it's going to be Christmas Eve Sarajevo by Trans-Siberian Orchestra versus Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
Yeah, this is going to be a close one for me. I already know that, but... Oh, actually not that close. Actually, yeah. Well, Little Saint Nick's my number 8, and Christmas Eve is my number 3. So I got to give it to TSO. TSO was... When I saw they were on this list, I was like, oh, fucking thank God. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I gotta go Little Saint Nick.
And Phil?
Yeah, we're gonna have to agree with Lisa on that one. Little Saint Nick.
Oof, and TSO gets taken out by the Beach Boys. I wish this matchup didn't happen so early. But Dean, which way would you have gone?
Would have gone with TSO. I
Yeah.
love the Beach Boys, but Christmas in Sarajevo is
Yeah.
song.
It reminds me of like grown, full families at a bus terminal in their pajamas or something. Like
I love
Or
that.
airports.
I think that's sweet.
it's just not part of my culture. It's just,
I know. Your parents didn't do anything fun. They were horrible.
Yeah.
In that respect. To be fair, his next older sibling was 9 when he was born.
We're a little more secular
So,
than everyone else.
pajamas at the bus terminal is not secular. Matching
No, that's
family
not secular.
pajamas is not secular.
No,
I mean,
that's
it
what
is
I'm saying.
secular. It
No,
can
it's
be.
not.
It's not religious.
It is.
It's not.
But that means that the other side of round 2 can get started off by me, and it's going to be Wonderful Christmas Time by Diana Ross going against Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. And Wonderful Christmas Time is my number 44. It was fucking horrible. And Santa Baby is my number 12. So I'll give it to Ariana Grande.
It's Santa Tell Me, not Santa Baby, but okay.
Well, I want her to call me Santa. I want her to call me Santa Baby. That's the what I'm kind of hitting at here. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Okay. I just felt it wasn't all that naughty. It's supposed to be a naughty song. It wasn't all that naughty, so I'm giving it to Diana.
There was a couple lines that were naughty, and that's why they had to separate it out for radio play. But
Okay. I
But
just
Phil,
didn't know it.
I was wondering about that when I was listening to it as well. I didn't say, well, where's the bad part? Where's the naughty
I
part?
thought they could have been naughtier.
Yeah.
oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, I hate to do this. This is the second time I've voted this as a lesser of two evils. I'm going to go with Wonderful Christmas Time.
And Dean,
I guess, God, whatever is not Wonderful Christmas Time.
Santa
Okay.
Tell Me, which means that Harley is the tiebreaker.
What are the choices? Well, I stepped away for a minute, so
I know. Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande versus Wonderful Christmas Time by Diana Ross.
Swallow what's in your mouth first, Harley.
Aria Grande, I guess.
Which means we finally get that horrible Diana Ross song off the fucking list. Thank God. Santa Tell Me is actually catchy, at least, but
Yeah.
and her voice is her voice is pretty damn good and she's
Yeah.
sexy.
And
Sexy
she
as fuck.
has so many voices.
Mm.
If she wasn't 4'5",
She's so nasal.
10
It's
or
such a
whatever.
nasally voice.
No. She can do
Ariana
a
Grande.
lot of voices.
Like,
Yeah.
I think Christina Aguilera has a great singing voice.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm honestly surprised there's no Christina or Brittany on this fucking playlist at all. I was
Yeah,
really surprised about that.
Yeah.
But that means the next matchup gets started off by Lisa, and it's going to be Winter Wonderland by Kenny G versus Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Holmes.
Oh, Jingle Bell Rock.
And Phil?
Yeah, I'm not as enthusiastic about Jingle Bell Rock as some maybe, but over an instrumental, even though Kenny G is very good, but I'm going to go with Jingle Bell Rock.
And Dean.
I'm going to go with Jingle Bell Rock too.
Which means Bobby Helms is moving into the quarterfinals. But Harley, which way would you have gone?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Okay, I guess I'm alone on this then, because they're both in my top 10, but Winter Wonderland was my number 2. So I would have given it to Winter Wonderland. Because if I didn't hear that song playing in my house at least once, it wasn't Christmas. My mom didn't put on Jingle Bell Rock really that often, but that means the next matchup's going to get started off by Phil, and it's going to be Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes versus Happy Xmas War is Over by John Lennon.
This is probably John's most famous solo song aside from Imagine. I would almost think, but so I'm going to go with that. War's Over.
And which way you want to go, Dean?
War is Over if you want it.
And Harley?
Yep.
Yeah. And once again, I think I'm going to be in the outlier here. I think. Because, the Ronettes are my number 11, and Happy Xmas is my number 25. So I would have went for the Ronettes, because I fucking love Motown, and they do that song justice, unlike the Carpenters. But which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Sleigh Ride.
Oh, there we go. And that means the next matchup, is going to get started off by Dean. And it's Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy by Lindsey Sterling versus O Tannenbaum by Vince Guaraldi Trio.
O Tannenbaum, I thought was Peanuts.
It is.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, then go with O Tannenbaum because Peanuts.
And Harley?
O Tannenbaum.
Yeah. O Tannenbaum is my number 14. Dance of Sugar Plum Fairy was my number 5, though, so I gotta go for Lindsey Sterling. Fucking love her. Cute slow face. But, Lisa, which way you want to go?
Actually, on my list with my rankings, Lindsey Sterling. So, honey, you get the tie.
Yep, Phil gets a tie.
Okay, so this is a good matchup for me because both of these, like I mentioned earlier, were imprinted. As my child, I relate them to Christmas and very distinct memories. So, but I'm going to go with Peanuts. I'm going to go with O Tannenbaum.
I can't blame you, really, but that's why I was pissed when I saw that matchup. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
But that means that Harley starts out the next matchup, and it's the 50s classic matchup. It's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee versus There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays by Perry Como.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Yeah, check the old rankings here, 'cause I'm pretty sure these are both top 10. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, Perry Como is number 13. Brenda Lee's number 6, so I gotta give it to Brenda Lee. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Brenda Lee.
Which means Perry Como is eliminated.
Mhm.
Dean can be happy now. But Phil, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna like I said, I'm not a huge Perry Como fan, but that song in a silo is very huge in my memory. So I'm gonna go with it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna go with Perry Como.
And Dean, that's what I had to ask.
Dean just took a hike.
Oh no, he's back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just suddenly lost y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It happened. But Dean, is it Brenda Lee or Perry Como? Even though it doesn't matter.
Brenda Lee, because Perry Como can kiss my fat white butt.
I
And-
need to know what Perry Como did to you.
It wasn't him.
I just don't
You don't
like
like
him. I
his
never
music?
have.
Oh, okay.
You know, we can go round and round on this all day, but it's
Yeah.
time for the final match. And for those who don't get it, that was a Perry Como song in the last 50s bracket we did. But
He kind of throws pro golfer vibes, I guess. He's kind of
yeah.
a rich white man.
But most of the crooners wore back then. But
Yeah.
the final matchup in round 2 is going to get started off by me, and it's Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt going against Last Christmas by Wham. And Santa Baby's my number 12, and Last Christmas is my number 18, so I got to give it to Eartha Kitt. Which way you want to go, Lisa?
Oh. I'm not sure how, but I think my rankings. You know what? Yeah, I gotta go Last Christmas. Because,
And
I
Phil-
mean, the movie.
And Phil?
Santa Baby.
And Dean.
Santa Baby, Eartha Kitt is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the number 1 ranked song gets knocked out in the second round.
Mm.
But the top 3 songs all got knocked the fuck out already. So, but 2 of them by Eartha Kitt. But which way you want to go there, Harley?
Santa Baby.
Which means that round 2 is over. We're moving along now. Somewhat.
Yeah.
And it's time for the quarterfinals to get started off by Lisa. And it's going to be Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto by James Brown versus Do You Hear What I Hear by Carrie Underwood.
Okay. Ghetto. James Brown.
And Phil?
I'll use my first yup card of the evening.
And Dean?
Yup.
Which means James Brown's going into the semifinals. The lowest ranked song made it to the semifinals. Didn't see that coming.
We're big on James Brown around here.
But Harley, which way did you want to go?
Yep.
And which way do I want to go? That's the question here. Do You Hear What I Hear is my number 29. Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto is my number 20. So I guess we got a sweep for James Brown into the semifinals. We'll see if it lasts, though. But next matchup gets started off by Phil. And it's going to be Sleigh Ride by the Carpenters versus 12 Days of Christmas by John Denver and the Muppets. Y'all can kill something you love.
I'm going to go Sleigh Ride.
And Dean?
Muppets.
And Harley?
Muppets.
Yeah, out of these two, my number 35 versus my number 47. So I got to give it to Muppets. I actually got to vote for Muppets on this time around, which means John Denver and the Muppets go into the semifinals as well. But which way would you have gone, Lisa?
I gotta go Muppets.
And the Carpenters are finally fucking killed. Thank you. And the last matchup in the semifinals in this side is going to get started off by Dean, and it's going to be Peace and Earth, Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie against Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys.
Man, Crosby and Bowie. End of story. I love the Beach Boys, and I love that song, but...
And Harley?
Beach Boys.
Yeah. By my rankings, Bowie and Cosby are at 32, and Beach Boys are at number 8. So yeah, Beach Boys. Which way you want to go, Lisa?
Peace on Earth.
And that means Phil gets the tiebreaker.
Okay, and the irony here in the previous round, this particular, Peace on Earth came to Phil as a tiebreaker.
Well, it's going to pass again.
Mm-hmm.
Peace on Earth.
Oof. Which means that gets put into the finals in the bottom half of this bracket.
Mm-hmm.
But the other side around of the quarterfinals gets started off by Harley, and it's going to be Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande versus Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah, I don't think there's much hope for Ariana in this part, but yeah, that's my number 9 versus what the hell is Santa? Versus it was not that. Oh, versus my number 40. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Jingle Bell Rock gets a vote for me, definitely. And Lisa, which way you want to go?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
And Phil, even though Bobby Helms is moving on.
Yeah, I agree with Lisa. Jingle Bell Rock.
And Dean, do we have a sweep?
Sweep it is, my friend. Sweep it is. Lisa, swing the broom.
Careful with that thing.
One appearance of the cat litter broom.
I keep waiting for Phil to pull Kelso and be like, "Oh, my eye."
No, I'll just start sneezing my ass off.
But the next matchup gets started off by me, and it's Happy Xmas War is Over by John Lennon against O Tannenbaum by Vince Guaraldi Trio. And that's going to be my 25 versus my 14, so I got to give it to O Tannenbaum. Peanuts gets my vote, but which way you want to go, Lisa?
Damn. My rankings. John Lennon's 26, O Tannenbaum is 29.
Wow.
I know. Honey.
That's rough. You can call an audible.
I know. I'm not.
Okay.
And Phil, which way you want to go?
Yeah, that's really rough. That's really rough for me. But I'm going to go with John Lennon.
John Lennon gets another vote. And Dean, as if I need to ask.
John Lennon.
Color me surprised.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Peanuts gets eliminated by John Lennon. Harley, which way would you have gone?
John Lennon.
Damn. Okay. Fucking childhood nostalgia is fucking thrown out the window like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
The final matchup in the quarterfinals is going to get started off by Lisa, and it's another 50s classics matchup. It's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee versus Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt.
Oh, Santa Baby.
And Phil?
Santa Baby.
Sexify me, baby.
And Dean?
Santa Baby.
Which means Eartha Kitt goes into... Oh, you guys are going to hate the bottom half finals when we get to it. You're going to fucking hate it. But that means, Harley, which way would you have gone?
Santa Baby.
I don't know if this can be a sweep or not, honestly. My number 12 versus my number 6, so I gotta give it to Brenda Lee. It's not gonna be a sweep. I fucking love Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. That's way better than Santa Baby, in my opinion. But I'm also surprised that it didn't get any votes besides mine. It's a classic, but
that means the breaks.
Yep, and that means the quarterfinals are officially over, and we can go into the semifinals. Well, for the top half of this bracket, at least. And it's the first matchup is gonna be going to Phil, and it's gonna be Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto by James Brown versus 12 Days of Christmas by John Denver and the Muppets.
Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto.
And Dean?
Santa goes straight to the ghetto.
And Harley.
Yep.
Damn, okay. I just got surprised twice in a row with those votes, but okay. And yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty much going to be in a big yep on this one. But yeah, number 20 versus number 35. So yeah, James Brown gets my vote too. Which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Woo! That's my James Brown. Sweet.
Sound more like Eartha Kitt.
I know. I'm sorry.
And that means the other matchup in the semifinals is going to get started off by Dean. And it's Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms versus Happy Xmas War is Over by John Lennon.
I'm going to take John Lennon, man. You know, when he did that, he bought a full-page ad in, I want to say it's the New York Times, that said, war is over if you want it. Man, talk about a guy who's committed to the idea that people should be peaceful. I love that man. I'm sorry he's gone.
And Harley, which way do you want to go?
I don't know. What were the choices?
Jingle Bell Rock versus Happy Xmas War is Over.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, that's gonna be my 25 versus my number 9. So I gotta give it to Jingle Bell Rock. That's way more of a classic in my opinion. But and plus, hearing Alan sing the 2.5 Men every year brings me much joy. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
And John Lennon gets taken out. And that means that, Phil, you get the last vote, even though it's on the wayside at this point.
Well, it would have been John Lennon. But
yeah, I was honestly, I was waiting to see what Lisa picked. But that means that there is no third and fourth place matchup in this big a bracket. So we'll go right into the finals since the semifinals are over. And it's going to be the top half of the bracket final first. And that's going to be Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto by James Brown, number 49 ranked, the lowest in the bracket. From 1968, going against number 9 ranked Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms from 1957. And the first vote goes to Harley.
Jingle Bell Rock.
And yeah, that's going to be my number 20 versus my number 9. So I got to give Jingle Bell Rock as well. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Which means Jingle Bell Rock moves into the grand finale matchup for this bracket. But which way would you have gone, Phil?
James Brown. I would have stuck with what do they call him, the grandfather of soul or whatever? Yeah.
Godfather.
Right.
But Dean, which way would you have gone?
I would have gone for Gentleman James Brown.
Oh, close one for the first finals matchup. But the second finals matchup gets started off by me, and it's the one that's going to make you all flip out. It's number 16 ranked Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie from 1977. And it's going against number 27 ranked Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt from 1953.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's my number 12 versus my number 32. So I got to give it to, I have to give it to Santa Baby, actually. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I love Eartha Kitt, Santa Baby. I really do. But Little Drummer Boy has my heart.
And Phil?
Yeah, that's a tough break for Santa Baby. I'm going to go with Bing Crosby and the the White Thin Duke.
Mhm.
And
White,
Dean?
whatever his name is.
Yeah, I got to go with Bing Crosby and the Goblin King.
That codpiece had its own part in that movie. But Harley, which way would you have gone?
Santa baby.
Which means in the grand finale matchup is going to be started off by Lisa. It's going to be number 9 ranked Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms from 1957 versus number 16 ranked Peace and Earth Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie from 1977. 20-year difference in these songs.
Peace on Earth.
And Dean?
Again, I got to go with the Goblin King and Bing Crosby.
Mr. Christmas.
And Harley?
Yep.
Yeah, this is my number 9 versus my number 32. So I gotta give it to Jingle Bell Rock. But which way would you have gone, Bill? I mean, Lisa.
No, you skipped me. That's okay.
You started with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
shit.
Ziggy Stardust and Bing Crosby.
Okay.
Which means that
That was out. Man.
Which means in first place for the Christmas pop bracket, number 16 ranked Peace and Earth Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie takes home the championship. And we'll put Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms in second place. Which means James Brown and Eartha Kitt get third A, whatever. We ain't doing a match for those. It's been long enough for this one, but that's the end of the Christmas music special for this year. We have more options for next year, so we'll see where we are bracket-wise around that time. But that means it's time for what's going to be a very special wheel, because it's going to be a damn small wheel. As Lisa's on it because she picked this one, and I'm taking myself off it since we just did one of mine for 3 parts that before this one. So I don't think it's fair to put me on it. But so, and neither of these 3 people have won. Well, Dean's never won, and Harley and Phil haven't had a choice in a long ass time. So let's see who wins. Is it finally time?
Yay! Dean gets
All
to
right.
pick.
Awesome.
It's my time.
It's my time. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Dean. This ought to be interesting.
That means that Dean finally won. Dean's been on all these brackets for the most part, and he never gets to fucking win the wheel. So I'm actually happy he finally won. But and watch, if Andrew actually could come to this one, he probably would have won it. But he seems to win them all. But all right, well, Dean, I'll have to bump that spreadsheet wherever the hell it is in chat if it's not pinned. But
Okay.
of all the list of all the brackets, but because you have an open list to pick from since there's no holidays coming up anytime soon. So, but Dean, where can they find you?
Well, they can find me on All Things Family Plot, available on the Darkcast Network or wherever you get your podcasts. Whatever your favorite podcatcher is, we're probably there. Also, you can find my book on Amazon. Just look for Ardeen Bowes or Map of Hollows. Good horror novel. So if you got a horror fan in your life, it's a way to go.
Mhm.
And Harley, which way you want to go? I mean, where can they find you? Jesus Christ.
On the Asylum with Harley and Joker, and pretty much any of Jeremy's podcasts.
There ain't many of those these days, though. Ain't many places. But Lisa and Phil, where can they find you?
I'm going to defer to Philip because he does it so well.
Well, it says right there on the screen pod on all of your podcatchers, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're also on the Antisocial Network. And that's welcome all comers.
But You can find your musers, well, the one that's here actually, on any thing as Maniacal Music Musings, on any podcatcher. But you can find us on Facebook as Squatchy Largefoot, on X and the Gram as that Juggalo Bastard, and of course YouTube Maniacal Music Musings. Best place to see everything is YouTube. But come back Tuesday for your regularly scheduled episode with a returning guest for the third or fourth time, and be sure I'll be sure to stay tuned 2 weeks from now when we'll see what Dean chose. Till then, have a good night, everybody, and have a Merry Christmas. Do not stick your head in any ovens, please. As much as I joke, don't stick your head in any ovens. We do
And
not
don't
want to
take
eat.
gas with toasters.
I don't make cords long enough, but
That's what extension cords are for. Just saying.
Well, don't stick forks
Not
down then
Jeremy.
down in toasters either. That'll
Maybe we
light you up.
shouldn't mention extension cords. Maybe somebody would be like, "Oh, the cord won't reach. Guess I can't kill myself."
I mean,
Eddie
I'm
Izzard,
not-
who is one of the funniest people on the planet. I want to
We're
say
still
it's-
live here.
Huh?
We're
Okay.
still live, and YouTube frowns upon talk like that.
hmm
Yep. So, see you next time.
Have a nice evening.